this box, we have a mod for the Turbo X that I have been excited for a very long time. And as you can tell from the title of today's video, we have some carbon fiber parts we're going to be putting on this car. I feel like I'm Doug DeMuro right now, kneeling next to a car. Thankfully I'm wearing sweatpants so my knees won't be dirty. But without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this. I already unboxed it, but inside of here we have some carbon fiber mirrors for this car. If you're familiar with Saab, or the Turbo X in particular, you'll know that this car came with some carbon fiber trim from factory. You got things like a carbon fiber shift surround, you got carbon trim here on the glove box, and you also got some carbon trim on the door panels. But that carbon fiber, as much as I like to pretend it's real, it's technically not. This, however, is real, genuine carbon fiber, and I got this from a new company called M&E Carbon. If you're wondering how you can get in contact with them, they have both an Instagram and an email. I'll put their business card on the screen right here. But they can make anything carbon fiber. And if you look on his Instagram right here, he's making just anything carbon fiber, really. So if you have any sort of needs, there's my mirrors, of course. If you have any sort of carbon fiber parts that you want for your Saab, even if it's not a Saab, he can make anything. But with that being said, let's go ahead, take these old, boring, plastic, black, lame mirror covers off and add some flair to the outside of this car. And of course, guys, if you're new to the channel or you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and also subscribe if you haven't already. But here's just a closer up look at this. The weave is absolutely gorgeous. This is going to just contrast so well with the black exterior of the car. I'm really excited to put these on, so without further ado, let's get the old one off. To remove this old mirror, I'm just going to be using a little screwdriver with a 1/4-inch drive on the end and a little 4mm socket. I'm going to hook this 4mm socket around the ends of the wire back behind the mirror that hold it on and unhook it, and then we can pull the glass off. There we go. Now we've just got our 2 wires here for the heated mirror. If you look on the new mirror, you'll see that there are 4 tabs. There's one here, one here, one here, and one here. And these, on the actual mirror, you can see them kind of at the 4 corners. There's one there, there's one there, there's one back in there, and then there's one that's kind of hidden behind this wiring harness back here. So we're gonna have to pop those off to separate it from the housing, and then the cover should just come off. I thought of a really ingenious way to do this. So I've been sticking these needle nose pliers into the gap between them, and then I spread it apart to create the separation that's needed, and I pull back at the same time. So I've gotten both of the top clips out, and now I need to do the bottom too. So I just had that third one pop out on me, and if you're struggling for some reason with getting them out the way that I just showed, I also was using a small flathead to kind of push down on it just to help get it out the last little bit, and then it kind of popped out and scared the shit out of me. So now I just have that last one that's buried behind this wiring harness, and then we'll be good. Turn the mirror back a little bit out of fear of scratching the paint somehow. And there we go. I didn't break any of these tabs either, so that's a big W. I think I should probably clean this up a little bit, because this is like, it's gross. So I think I'm gonna do that real quick, but I'll show you guys the stock mirror, I guess, just the plain black one. This one also had a couple of marks here just from the car hitting things with the mirrors, I guess. I don't think those are from me. But there, of course, is our carbon fiber mirror. So pretty substantial difference. Super excited to put this on. That is like stuck on there. I don't know how much that I'm gonna get off. It's almost like gooey or something. I don't know. I'll at least wipe off all the top and bottom to get all that dirt off. Because this metal part is not gonna be visible, so therefore I don't care a ton. And right as I'm going to put these on, I can't help but think how they would look on the arc of midnight blue. I don't know. I I think they're definitely going on the Turbo X though. I can't not put it on this car. I mean, come on. They gotta go on this car, and I already took the mirror cover off. The nice thing about clips, so they can be a pain to get off sometimes, thankfully those weren't too bad, installing them is very easy and also satisfying. And put the mirror back in its normal position might make it work a little bit smoother. There we go. That was a little bit of a pain to try and wiggle that. Okay, I lied. This is actually a little bit irritating. Okay, well that was pretty finicky. Not the easiest thing to do if I'm being completely honest. But I think if you push the mirror this way, it'll make it super easy. And for some reason my dumb thought was to try and turn it this way or this way, but I think turning it that way is probably the easiest way to slide that on. And now in theory slapping this back on should be very easy too, but probably jinxing myself by saying that, so we'll see. That one took way less time. I guess I'm just finally getting good at it. And also it's probably because I replaced this mirror like a year ago. That's also probably why the wires just came right off, because it's not like almost corroded on there. If you can hear the annoying landscapers in the background, I apologize, but I guess I can show you how these clips work for the mirrors. So it looks like that initially. You're gonna grab around the end of one of these and then push it towards the middle and then come back out. And of course it's going to cross over with the other one. But in theory, it'll unhook like that from the middle. And then you can do the same on the other side. And it should come right out after that. So once again, same process. 4 clips we've got to get this old cover off. I've got that wedged in up there to kind of hold those clips off while I get a couple more off, and then it'll just kind of naturally come off on its own. Actually going to do the top ones again. That one you could see popped loose, so I'll move this a little bit more towards the center, stick it in there a little bit further. Kind of got it a little bit started. This is where the jump scare happened last time. Brace yourselves. Maybe not though. The reason I didn't necessarily show that entire process on the other side, oop, good catch, thanks me. The reason I didn't show that process on the other side is mainly because it was my first time ever doing it. So I wanted to make sure I was doing it right before filming it. But now I've got three of them off. I don't know why they had to put it right here. It's like, hey, here's 3 accessible clips, pretty easy to get, but no, here's a 4th one that is stuck behind the motor for the mirror. And oh, by the way, we're gonna stick a bunch of wires in your way too. Clearly Saab designed the first 3 clips and GM designed this 4th one, so thanks GM. Just slide this down under here a little bit more. Oh shoot, okay. Kind of got a little bit too aggressive with that. That was the last one that I was struggling with a little bit. You can see the bottom of the 2 broke off. So not a big deal really, because 7 of the 8 are intact and I'm sure it would hold on fine if I ever need to reinstall it, but oh well. Time to put the carbon fiber one on. Yeah, so that went on in about 5 seconds, so definitely don't do it the way that I did it on the other side. Yeah, I don't know. This side just went a whole lot smoother. Maybe that's because I just removed this a few months ago to replace it, or maybe it's just because I got better at it, but I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna clean this up and then I'll take the car out in the sun so we can see how they look. I have the car out in the sun now and you can just see how much these mirrors pop. And the thing with carbon mirrors, and I think different colored mirrors in general, is they kind of work with any car. Now I'm not saying you should put green mirrors on a yellow Saab, but something like carbon fiber is something that goes good with any color. So here it is in the sun. Once again, if you guys are interested in anything carbon fiber for your Saabs, make sure to check out M&E Carbon. Again, their information is down in the description box. Here, I'll show you guys another shot of the mirrors close up. I don't know, this carbon fiber just really glistens in the sun too. Like you can see the black paint has a nice like flake to it and a good look, but this carbon fiber is just like, it's on another level with how much it like glistens in the sun. But with that being said, I think that's going to wrap up this video. If you have any suggestions for other carbon fiber things I should put on either of my 9.3s, comment them down below. I'm curious to know your thoughts. Like always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for your support, and I'll see you all next time.